Mm. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live for London session. Tune in if you have nothing better to do. Cheers! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PNG Pacific Capital live stream. This is your host Jarrod, tuning in for London session. So before we do anything, we're just gonna check Forex Factory if we have any high impact news coming up for this session, which is London session. Let's see. Just change this. Okay, there we go. So today is July 17, 2023. We only have JPY bank holiday for today. No high impact news coming up for London session. I think we're gonna have a nice clean price exchange session for today. We can see the 1-on-1 candle starting to slightly break below the previous 1-on-1 candle now. But as usual, we're gonna start our top-down analysis starting on the high time frames. For this, just gonna have a pick on the monthly time frame. The current monthly time frame, the current monthly candle is currently bullish at the moment. The weekly time frame, dropping down to the weekly time frame, we can clearly see how last week's candle right here kind of rejected its previous weekly resistance over here at 90.60.70. This resistance was formed during the month of June, specifically on the 12th of June. So I'm not too sure, because the previous last week's candle rejected this area. We're not too sure if the current weekly candle is also going to reject this level, or we're going to respect it and start driving back bearish to potentially come down to retest the lows. While looking at the weekly time frame, we kind of have a shift in the direction. So we have this low broken over here, so we have kind of a new low formed, and then another low forming, and this could potentially be a new high for us to potentially create a new low. So we're gonna see how this weekly candle ends up, but yeah, we'll see. Dropping down to the daily time frame now. Oops. Let me just do this. Let me just make this line visible to the other time frames. There we go. Okay, now dropping down to the daily time frame. Looking at the daily time frame, last week's daily candle closed back below resistance. This previous resistance over here that was formed on the 16th of June. So I think we could potentially drive bearish, to be honest, considering that this may be a potential fake out, because last week's candle closed bearish. Current daily candle is actually bearish at the moment, so hopefully we can have some volume coming in during London session to potentially drive price a little bit lower. If we do drive bearish, I think our first stop could be the previous daily candle low. Let me get rid of this first, which is right here. We haven't really broken below the previous daily candle low, but if we do break below the previous daily candle low, we have all this clean traffic coming down, potentially maybe down to 1940. I think we're going to see if price can come down to 1940, and if we do reach 1940, then we're going to see where price could potentially head to if we continue further bearish. But if we're going to be taking sales, our first stop could be 1940 overall, and then if we do have some price action at 1940, then we can see if we could potentially retrace a little bit to potentially retest the lows at 1900 potentially. So that's the daily time frame. Looking to the 4-hour time frame now. Current price action on the 4-hour time frame. We can clearly see how we're actually trading below this minor 4-hour resistance at 1956 230. The current 4-hour candle kind of retested this 4-hour support area, but we have this current 4-hour candle closing in the next 2 or 30 minutes. So we'll have to wait to see how it potentially closes. Look to the left, we have clean traffic coming all the way down. I think if we do continue bearish, then we have to break back below the current daily low, also the previous daily candle low, and then we could potentially come down to 1940. So that's the 4-hour time frame. Looking to the monthly time, the 1-hour time frame on the left, we're kind of ranging on the 1-hour time frame right now. We're actually ranging between 1955 and 1952 right here. So I think based on the 1-hour time frame, potential buys are going to be above 1955 potentially on the 1-hour time frame. And if we do take buys above 1955, we have all this clean traffic coming up all the way to 1960.50, which is this previous resistance area that was formed last week, going towards NY session close. So that could be our potential target if we get in on buys, but we are only going to get in on buys if price comes up above this resistance area. So the previous one kind of tapped into the resistance area, but we did but price closed back in this range. So I don't think I'm going to be taking any buys or any trades in this range. This is going to be a no trade range, so we're just going to make it visual for us all over here. No trade range, and there we go. Yeah, for potential sells, we have to wait for potential candle closures below 1952, because now looking to the left, if we do take any trades below 1952, then we have all this clean traffic coming down all the way to 1934 potentially. So this right here, perfect range to be taking a trade in. This right here, not a perfect, a very bad range to be taking a trade in. This right here, potentially a good trade range to be taking a trade in. So we're basically going to wait for price to potentially get above 1955 or below 1952. Other than that, because it's Monday, we want to wait for the perfect opportunity to take a trade. So no impulse entries. It's gonna wait for strong candle confirmations for us to take a trade. Looking at the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, even the 30-minute time frame, if we do get a candle closure in the 30-minute time frame, that would be ideal as well. Amazing. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect. No impulse trades. Let's see how big of a range this is. This is a 50 pip range. Not a bad range to be taking a trade in, to be honest. 50 pips. 50 pip range is nice. So we're actually at this point, we're just waiting for the candle to close. Amazing. There we go. That's our plan for today. Looking at hindsight. Just gonna make this a little bit smaller. Okay, there we go. Amazing. In the meantime, so we have a couple of people in the chats. Guys, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you all being out here. Gonna have a nice, fantastic stream today. So usually on Mondays, as most of you would know, we like to aim to get a nice winning trade on a Monday. So for high confirmation trades, it's best for us to wait for candle closures. Yeah. I mean, no, I don't trade anything apart from gold, guys. Like, even US 30, I'm not really trading US 30. I don't know what's happening on US 30. I've been with gold for quite a while now, so I really don't have any reason to change pairs at this point. And gold is my bread and butter, so I'm just focused on improving my skill set on gold. If there are any changes to the market, I think the best thing when you're sticking to one pair is if there are any changes to market characteristics, I'll be able to pick that up if I'm on one pair for a long time. So I don't trade GBUSD either. My time now is right down over here. It's 4:36 p.m. where I'm at right now. So I think this is the best time for me to take trades. Really don't like trading at night. I believe having to rest is also a very significant aspect of, if we're going to improve ourselves financially and in other aspects of life, I think having to have adequate time to sleep too is very, very important. So I'm actually just doing away with working altogether at night. I'm just gonna leave that to family time, strictly family time and resting. So unless if I like move to a different country where I could like NY session could be a little bit earlier, then that would be great. But other than that, I'm just going to stick to London session for now. Now, looking at the 4 time frame, I was actually waiting for price to come down or come below like this, drive out of this range, and we actually did that towards the back end of last week's session. So we're actually trading below this support area right now at 90.56. So just trying to see if we're gonna stay below this level. That would be great. We do have a liquidity grab on the previous 1-hour candle. So if we are going to be taking any trades, then we're really not gonna expect. We're really gonna anticipate price to not come back above 90.56, which means the current 4-hour candle high has to be respected. The previous 1-hour candle high has to be respected. But we'll have to see how this candle closes in the next 21 minutes. So how long been trading until you get the first withdrawal in life? To be honest, I did my first withdrawal in the first week, to be honest. I really jumped into trading during the COVID period, and to be honest, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I accidentally made a ton of money. Not a ton of money, compared to my trading account back then, it was relatively a lot of money. Risk to reward was very high, so I decided to do my first withdrawal that very same week. Starting to push now. Yeah, it's very, very important we stick to our trading rules. This is our no trade range, so it's going to stay away from taking any trades in this range. Hopefully we have a nice candle closure after 90 minutes. Break support. Maybe we could break support. Maybe. If that happens, then we'll see how we can capitalize off that. How to meet me, man? You can't meet me, bro. You don't know me well enough to meet me. Nah, I'm kidding. Is GJ gonna go? I'm not trading GJ right now. I'm not looking at GJ at this point, but you know what? We'll actually check out GJ. Holy shit, this thing is nice. I'm gonna do a quick top down analysis on GJ, looking at the weekly time. No. Let's do a quick top down analysis on GJ. Weekly time frame on GJ. Weekly is bearish. Third bearish candle in a row. The daily time frame is actually bearish also. I think we can start heading bearish on the daily time frame. At the 4 time frame, we are breaking below the previous 4-hour candle low. 4 candle support. We're also starting to break below the 4 candle support. If we do come down to the support, expecting volume to really drive down over here. We have a high up there. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, if you have a nice candle closure, we could anticipate price to really drive price through, coming down to 1880.50. If I were to take a trade on GJ, I'll probably just focus on the 1-hour time frame, to be honest. Got some nice clean traffic coming down, so maybe if this candle closes the way it is below this support, potentially anticipate the next candle to a top wick and just tank bearish. Maybe. We're also heading into a high volume session, so anything goes. But for now, we're just going to stick to the 1-hour time frame here on gold at this point. Why do I only take one trade one pair? Easy, man, easy. Saves time, meaning I don't have to waste time looking at other pairs. 2, if there are any market changes to, if there are any changes to market like characteristics, then sticking to one pair can help me identify those changes over time, over a period of time. And 3, you get to know the pair a little bit more. So how it moves during certain times, certain periods, certain sessions. So that's the beauty of sticking to one pair. I think the benefits of sticking to one pair outweighs the disadvantage of trading more than 5 to 10 pairs, especially if you're a scalper. So yeah, we're actually ranging on gold right now, so there's really no trades to be taken. Right now we're just waiting for this 1-hour candle to close in the next 15 minutes, so we'll just have to wait to see how it closes. This 4 candle is starting to flip back bearish, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh shit, somebody's in a trade over here. All the best, man. All the best. Gold buys. I'm only going to be taking buys if price comes up above 1955 35, 1955. Let's just say 1955 40. 40 right here. Here we go. So we have potential sells below 1952. This is our no trade range, and we have potential buys above 1955 40. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I like to use fixed lot size. I don't really like doing the whole calculation thing. Yeah, you could say that. You could say at least it's moving, slightly moving out of this consolidation area over here, but it's also consolidating again over here on the 1 hour time frame. That's why I just don't want to rush into anything at this point. So I'm pretty much just waiting right now. The daily candles starting to dry bearish, so being very, very patient with this one now. Yeah, this is only trading view. I'm only using trading view for me to chat up. My actual terminal that I execute my trades on is MT5, so I think MetaQuotes is just is working just fine. I've never had any problems with MT5, so I'm sticking to it. It's also pretty simple, especially to how I trade. Very, very simple. Just buy, sell, and that's it. I mean, it's very easy to manage risk also on MT5. It's not that complicated. You just have to know the basics. But with how I trade, I can always do my analysis on trading view and execute on MT5, so that works for me. Yeah, I haven't really been trading for quite a while. I mean, uh, like a few weeks now, maybe like a month now. I haven't really been consistently trading. There's been so much going on. I'm also working on some stuff outside of trading, some other business ventures that I'm in, that I'm working towards. So I've been trying to get that out of the way before I can fully focus on trading again. Uh, so, but that doesn't mean that I'm losing interest in trading. It's just that some things really need my time on. That's why I've been really focused on trying to how do I put it? Uh, it's like a venture that I'm getting into, you know. And when the ball's rolling, you just want to continue with the momentum. And sometimes when I just decided not to trade that much, so I can focus on the momentum. If you can, like, yeah, if I can put it frankly. So, but other than that, like both ventures go hand in hand. Uh, just to put it lightly, it's real estate. I'm trying to secure um, this property that is really going to exponentially increase my net worth, and it's a very good avenue for me to park my money. So I haven't really been trading much, and I appreciate you all tuning in whenever I come onto the chats. My apologies for not showing up each and every day like I used to. I just have been focusing on something else lately, but I'm gonna try to show up every day from now on. To be honest, really need to keep this momentum also going with, especially with my followers on Instagram and YouTube. So good. So we have this one-on-one candle closing in the next 5 minutes. It's been bearish most of the hour, I could see, but I don't know. We're also approaching London Open, so maybe if the next one-hour candle starts breaking below this one-hour candle here, we could potentially anticipate volume to come in. We could have a nice candle pop bearish. Potentially have our stops above the previous one-hour candle, and that's going to be our only trade for the session. Maybe that's what could maybe we could potentially get that in the next hour. That would be great. Yeah, man. Honestly, I wouldn't mind creating a trading flow somewhere down the line. I've been talking to my one of my friend about this. It's in the books. It's just not in like the near future. Maybe like uh sometime down the line, maybe in the next 5 years, maybe. A trading flow would be nice. Definitely would be nice. The plan is like open a trading flow, get traders with different asset skills, different types of traders, swing traders, investors, scalpers, and as long as we manage risk, not overtrade, and if you know what we're doing, I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, 3 minutes until this one-on-one candle closes. I think for this session, what we're going to do is, if we do break below the, if we start coming down below 1952, we're going to see if we can have an execution right over here, and our stops are going to be above the previous one-on-one candle high, and we're going to anticipate price to really drive bearish with momentum coming in from London Open. So that's the plan. But 1950 is key level. Maybe it will be respected until Lagarde's speech around 9. Let's see, 1950. Yeah, you're right. 1950 is a key level, but look, this key level wasn't respected, man. Really broke through this level on last week Wednesday. So, we also have clean traffic down over here. Maybe, just maybe. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, this 1950 level hasn't been respected at all, to be honest. If you look here to the left, on Tuesday, we broke through it, coming down below. That London session, we also broke above 950. So yeah, it's a key level, an ideal point where price may come to. During these high volume sessions, man, anything happens, anything goes. To be honest. What speech? What speech are you talking about, though, bro? 9 a.m. Eastern. GMT +1. Man. There's really no news coming out over here, bro. And also it's a Euro news, like ECB President Lagarde speaks. I mean, it could provide some volume in the markets, but I don't think it'll affect USD in any way because it's Euro news. But it could affect gold, but I highly doubt it's gonna affect gold against the USD significantly. But it could provide some volume, so that's what I'm trying to capitalize off. Now, what time is that? That's like at 6, maybe 6. We'll see how it goes. There we go. We have the 1 hour candle closing now. We also have the 30-minute candle closing. This is pretty interesting now. Just looking at the 1 hour candle, we have kind of tapped this 1 hour support area over here, and we're now closing back in this range. Gets pretty tricky at this point. Very, very tricky right now. Can't take sells because support rejected. Can't take buys because the previous 1 hour candle rejected this top over here. So at this point, just going to wait. Candle closed back in this no trade range, so we're not taking any trades. So just going to wait. Just be waiting. What do you think of funding account challenges? I think funding account challenges capitalize on people losing, so I'm not really into that. But I think it's a good avenue to practice your risk management, and also practice your psychology, and also it's a good avenue to really maximize on your capital if you lack capital. But I think you have to treat the challenges in a way where it is a little bit. You have to be very strategic about passing the challenges compared to when you actually trade. Start trading the live accounts. I mean, that's what I think. I used to be fun with FTMO, and trust me, the challenge totally different from how I trade the live accounts. So it's more conservative when you trade the live accounts. And with the challenges, you have to be, because you have like a 30-day window to pass the 10% threshold. I think you have to be very strategic about it. Come up with some type of plan to get through that phase. But don't follow through with the same plan on your live account. If you do achieve a live account. I took a sell at 1955. Nice, amazing. What do you use for journaling? I don't use anything for journaling, bro. I'm at a point right now where I just look at my history, account history, and I can And said I see a lot of traders on YouTube use that of Jay using. Where did you purchase that? Um, Ian, Ian, where are you tuning in from? If you're from PNG, then I can tell you exactly where I bought this chair from. But if you're not in PNG, oh, Towbill, bro. Ah, nice. Ah, Ian, bro. Shit. What's up, bro? Sorry, man. Sorry about that. Bro. Come to Mosby. Go to Leon's Hardware in Mosby, and you can get it for like um. No, bro. I bought it. I bought it here at Leon's Hardware in Mosby. I was surprised to see it there too, to be honest. Like, like when I saw it, I was like, Shh, man, I need it, and yeah, it's got it. It's like 600, 600 or 700 bucks, bro. Um, yeah. But I also saw a different type, a different color, but a similar sort of design at Courts, Courts upstairs. So yeah. But hey, thanks for tuning in on the stream, bro. How you doing? Do you think there's a high probability that this week's gonna cover the imbalance from 1951 to 1940? Um, like this clean range over here, from here to here, maybe, maybe. Um, but yeah, I mean, you can call it however you want it. Like for me, I just see this as like a clean traffic coming down. So yeah, I think if you have good high probability setups before below 951, I think because we have clean traffic coming down, you know, sells in this range over here is gonna be like high probability. So yeah, we just have to wait to see stronger confirmations below 952. Holy shit! Look at this. Now this is exactly why. This is a no trade range. The reason why we're not taking any trades in this range because when price anywhere below 955.50 and 952, it just goes back and forth like no clear direction when price is in his range. So it's a good thing that we're staying away from taking any trades in this range. We just have to wait to see if we have some confirmations above 955. Do I ever trade retracement? Yep, I do. I do trade retracements, but I have to, it has to make sense. Yeah. Okay. Candle closure. See what's happening on 4 time frame. This thing is just going back and forth now. Look at how the daily candle is. I think we're really struggling to have that bearish momentum come in. I have to wait and see. I didn't want to do this, but looking at the 50-minute time frame, we do have some decent traffic above 1955.40, 1955.50 area right here. So maybe if we have a nice, maybe a nice 50-minute candle closure to above 1955.40, this whole area over here is a pretty decent range to be taking a trade in also. Like right above this level. Yeah, I mean, if I were you, if I lose 2 trades in a row, then I just call it a day. Usually I find staying for more than 2 trades, especially if I have 2 losing trades, just takes a toll on you mentally, to be honest. Like sometimes protecting your mental space is the most important thing in this game. You start taking more trades after you lose, and you start getting desperate to make those losses back, and then it starts affecting you psychologically. So if you lost 2 trades, if I lose 2 trades in a row, I'm out, man. If I lose 1 trade, I can potentially give my trade a second chance. But if I lose 2 trades, there's really no need to stay in the markets. Take a break, refresh, come back tomorrow. Not every day you're gonna make money from the markets. Some days you'll have to give money back. It's a zero-sum game. So sometimes you make money, you call it a day. Sometimes you give money back, and it's just part of the game. I think once traders like have the realization in their heads that sometimes somebody else needs to make money off you. So just like in any business, sometimes, like for example, if you run a hire car, some days you make money, some other days you need to give money to service providers like the auto parts, I mean like the mechanics, the people who sell the oil, the tire service company like Downlop. Sometimes you have to give them money as well to so it's the same with trading. Like it's no different. Like sometimes you make money, sometimes you give money back. It's not every day it's not every day you make money from the markets. It's not every day your strategy works. It's all a probability game. Sometimes your like if you have a strategy that's has an 80% win rate, you have to account for the 20% of the time that your strategy doesn't work, and you have to be prepared for it. So if you lose 2 trades in a row, and if you follow through with your plans and rules, then man, call it a day, man. The cycle is FOMO. Yes, agree, bro. Very true. Over trading and revenge trading. Very true, bro. Very, very true. FOMO kills a lot of FOMO is the main killer of trading accounts. No, I haven't taken any trades yet. I'm just waiting right now. Holy shit, look at this. So the daily is bearish, 4 is bearish, 1 was bearish, 30-minute candle is also bearish. How much capital do we need for to use one cent a lot? I think $5,000 account would be sufficient, but a $10,000 account would be even better. If you're gonna pop one lot on gold. No, it's starting to drive bearish right now. This is crazy. Have you ever manifest? I'm not a big fan of that word manifest. Like, what is it actually that we are manifesting? Like, how do you manifest? You just sit and talk yourself into believing in some shit. I think the only way to get things done if you get up or do it. I don't really believe in the word manifest, because the manifest is like telling yourself or showing yourself and shit. You're gonna show yourself that you're gonna be a millionaire in like the next 5 years, or I'll show yourself that you're gonna create some business in the next 10 years. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can easily manifest this shit, but not a lot of people can like get up off their asses and actually start doing something. You know what I mean? So I'm really not a big word of like manifest. I wouldn't say I manifested my whatever I'm doing right now. I just have to. It's like I don't have a choice. Like if I don't do it, then I'm nobody. I have to create wealth for myself. This thing is starting to drive bearish right now. We start breaking below the previous 1 hour candle, maybe the 30-minute candle, then I'll probably look to get in. Okay, there we go, guys. I'm in. I am in on this. This trade is going to be managed on the 30-minute time frame. There we go. Oopsie. So we took a trade right here, anticipating volume to really drive price bearish. Target's gonna be let's see what's happening on the left. Maybe 1941. 1941 is gonna be our most recent target. So like a nice 100 pip trade. So actual the exact entry that we took was at 1951.79. 1951.79. So hopefully we can get something off this. I'm actually not anticipating price to come back in this range. This is a breakout trade that we've taken, and we're going to see. We're actually going to see how this 30-minute candle closes. Ooh, nice. This is actually moving very nicely right now. Maybe 1950. Hopefully we can come down to 1950. We can secure some stuff in 1950. Or maybe below. I think, nah, I'm just going to secure some profits at 10 pips. I'm not going to wait to see how price reacts to 950 because we just might reject 950 to be honest. So because it's Monday, I'm going to secure 80% of our profits once we hit 10 pips. In our case, it's going to be 1950.79. So if price comes down to 1950.79, shit, almost up 10 pips here. This right here is going to be where we secure our profits. Didn't really tap into that zone yet. Hopefully we can come back, secure something. Back in drawdown. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, actually I'm just going to wait to see how this 30-minute candle closes. I'll just wait to see how it closes. So it's gonna get rid of this. Close in the next 8 minutes, so it's going to be interesting to see how it closes. We have volume coming in, so hopefully we can have some nice volume coming in. I don't know. My strategy, you can find traders that trade like me. There's a lot of traders that trade like me on YouTube. You can always watch them if you want to trade like me. Otherwise, you can always look at my previous trades on YouTube. Most of them, I think, yeah. There's always something to learn off my YouTube live streams, especially the mistakes that I make. Now, there's a lot of mistakes that I make live on YouTube, so. Someone asked earlier what trading channel that I use. I use YouTube. The reason why I did these live streams in the beginning was so that I can go back and review them whenever I feel like I've made a mistake or if there's anything to improve on. Then I could easily go back to YouTube and just replay my trading session. So that's one of the main reasons why I got into trading live on YouTube. So initially did it for myself, and then eventually I had a little audience starting to pick up on my streams. So decided to do it on a regular basis now. Yeah, I'm on the 30-minute time frame right now. I executed this trade based on the 30-minute time frame. So basically, we did follow through with our plan. The only difference over here is we didn't wait for a candle closure. So basically, our plan was for potential sales below 1952. So basically, once this 30-minute candle started breaking below the previous 30-minute candle low, executed right over here at 1951.83. 1951.79 actually, 1951.79, yeah. And really anticipated volume to really drive price bearish, but we're still waiting. We are still waiting. What is the best strategy for beginners in gold? The best strategy is to get a mentor, learn a lot from him. That's the best way to go with gold if you're a beginner. And also, if you're just starting to trade now, I don't think gold is the pair for you. Gold is a very, very volatile pair. And if you're a beginner, I would suggest you trading other pairs like GBP, JPY, ideally. GBJPY or Euro JPY, one of these major pairs, and watch gold on the side. Then when you get a hang of gold just by watching it, and then you can jump into it. Like me, I watched gold for a whole year before I took a trade on it. So 3 minutes until 3 minutes until this candle closes. It's not bad. I took an entry below the support. Price ran for around 10 pips, and now it's trading back in the range right now. Not exactly how I anticipated price to go, but you know, it is what it is. Just range. I was really hoping price could come down to 1950, but never really reached 1950. Just turned back around at around 1950.60. So. Yeah, no. Nah, man. If somebody comes to you and tells you he's gonna pass your challenge for you, and you have to pay a fee to that person or group, trust me, run away with your money. There's really no need. Cause, like, think about it. Like, if someone's telling you that he could pass a challenge for you and you have to pay a fee to him, like, why not pass challenges on yourself, make money for yourself, and just live off it instead of charging people for money to pass their challenge. And yeah, it really doesn't make sense, to be honest. Like, if you're good at passing challenges, why not pass challenges for yourself and make money for yourself? Why do you feel the need to charge people money to pass their challenge? Like, shouldn't you be focused or spending your time on improving your skills or making your own money? Why are you wasting time on other people's challenge? So I don't see the logic here. So I mean, if I'm not really a fan of people doing that sort of service. I mean, for myself, like me, I don't feel the need to trade anybody's capital. Some people, I have people asking me if it's okay I trade money for them, and I'm like, no, I really don't need to trade anybody's money right now unless I start like a hedge fund or a hedge fund incubator in the near future. Because if I am able to trade my own capital, then I wouldn't need anybody else's capital. If like, you know what I mean, that would just be wasting my time. So run away from people who are offering services to pass your challenges. To be honest, it's just a scam. I'm pretty sure 99.9% of the time they're gonna run away with your money. So stay away from this kind of people or this scam. Yeah, I do have a Facebook account. If you find me, you find me. But I wouldn't accept your friend request. Yeah, hopefully we can stay bearish now. I mean, what do you think about Ice Spice? Ah. It's so funny that I know who you're talking about. Holy shit, why do I know who you're talking about? Is anyway gold is correlated to GJ? No. I don't think gold is correlated to GJ in any way. I think sometimes they move in a certain direction together, but overall I don't think it's correlated in any way. How many pairs do I focus on? Just one pair. Gold, and that's it. I think another reason why I like to focus on gold is because like whenever I get on a chart to my top-down analysis, I set a plan. And if I always look to see if I can follow through with that plan. And after I take my trade, and then the plan is like, I have, like, if I see that I have followed through with the plan, no matter the outcome of the trade, whether it's a win or a lose, as long as I follow my plan on that one trade, on that one pair, that's it. I'm happy and I'm done for the day. Unless if I trade like 3 to 4 pairs, there's always gonna be a plan for all those pairs, right? Like whenever you open them up in a session, you'll be like, okay, for this pair, I think I'm gonna plan for price to come up to this level. For this pair, I'm gonna plan for price come up to that level, and etc. with the other 2 pairs that you're trading. For example, if you're trading 4 pairs, so I've decided to stick with gold only, so that I don't have too much of a plan to follow through if I'm trading more than one pair. And it's, if you only have one pair, then it's very easy to follow through with that plan for that pair. I hope that makes sense. Are you fasting today? Let's see. Nope. No. I had lunch. So we had this previous 30-minute candle close. The only problem is with how it closes, it closed back above the support area over here. So it's the only thing that makes this trade still valid is, we closed bearish, like a strong bearish candle. So, and the forward candle is also bearish. The daily candle is also bearish. The 1 hour candle also bearish. So hopefully we can have some momentum coming in at the back end of the hour, and then we can follow through with it. I guess we just don't have much volume right now, to be honest. And it's London open. Did we have a shift in time? Time zone. Oh yeah, I think London's already open. We have NY opening at 5:35 Monday. Okay. Yeah, London's open now. Why 3 p.m.? What time is it right now? London open at 3 p.m.? Okay, at this point, price is back at our no trade range area, so really not comfortable in this trade right now. We'll see how this 30-minute candle closes. Hopefully we can come back below the support. Obviously, because we closed back above support, this means that we have a strong support area established over here. We had a couple of rejections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rejections in this area. So really counting on London volume to really drive price out of this support. If we don't get that in the next 22 minutes, then we are going to see how we can manage risk on this trade. Hopefully we can really have some volume coming in. But based on analysis on the higher time frames, I think we're in we have a good bias. We're in the right bias. So coming back slowly below the support. Hopefully we can have some momentum to stay outside of the support. Hopefully we can have price drive bearish now. Getting back into profits. This is why it's very, very important to stay patient in this game. If we can start pushing now, that would be amazing. So not much volume throughout the day. Hopefully we can have some nice significant volume coming in now. This is bouncing around the support area right over here. It's just not ideal for me right now. Not ideal. Yeah, if you have a 30-minute candle closure back above 1951. 1950 180 actually. I'll call it a session. Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. What is your favorite time to trade? To be honest, NY session is the best. NY session has a lot of volume. Once you enter a trade, like I'm a very impatient guy, so if I have to lose a trade, I like to know that I lost it as soon as possible. And if I win a trade, I like to see if I can win the trade as soon as possible. So with the volume that comes in from NY session, that's the best opportunity to get in and out of trades. So I can call it a session early. Like London session, Asian session, sometimes you're in a trade for more than an hour, which is sometimes takes a toll on you, to be honest. And having to manage risk with enough volume in the markets from NY session, man. Like you either get your stop loss hit or you either get your take profit hit. So the outcome is very quick. So I like NY session, but sometimes having screen time at night is something that I'm really trying to do away with. So at the end of the day, I'm still looking at screens at night, and I really don't like. I have kids. If I have to tell them not to look at screens at night, then I have to follow through with the example of not doing it, and I'm really trying to do away with that. Yeah. This is actually my first trade of the week, bro. So God willing, it's a winning trade. If it's a losing trade, then at least we follow through with our plan. Like, you know, waiting for price to come down below 952. Took a trade anticipating volume to kick in below 952, and that's what we did. If it doesn't happen, then no need to stick around. I'm gonna call it a session. Come back tomorrow. PNG. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. I wonder why there's no volume in the markets. We're in London session right now. Why is there no volume? That's anyways. We'll see. This 30-minute cannot close in the next 14 minutes, so we're gonna see how it closes. See. I love trading because I'm a loan business. Yes. The best thing about trading is you don't. Everything in this business has to do with you and how you control it. You're not employing anyone. I mean, maybe you can employ like accountants and lawyers afterwards, but the operational part of the business, you're doing it yourself. So you really have to control yourself in this business. The only moving part is how you structure your time around trading, structure how your emotions around trading, how you execute your choice of position sizing. So everything is to do with yourself. So you're right about that. That's the best part of trading. Yeah, hopefully I can reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hopefully, otherwise that's not really my main goal right now. Not really to focus on my socials at the moment. We'll have to wait and see how things play out. Just too caught up in things, a lot of stuff outside trading right now. Just also looking at moving too. So hopefully, hopefully we can have a nice structure in place towards the back end of the year, and then I can fully see how I can concentrate on my socials. I think there's an opportunity there to make money off like Instagram, YouTube maybe. But I just haven't been too focused on it as yet. Yeah, I think uh I think you have to find a reason to continue. Like you have to you have to really have a nice strong reason in place for you to push. It's easy for me to I would say motivate myself, but not really motivate myself to wake up in the morning and do what I'm doing because I have kids. And if you have kids, I could definitely speak for most dads out there that it's not a question of if you're motivated to do it or not. You just have to get up and do it. Because if you don't do it, then your kids' future literally is at stake. So it's a cruel world out there. The best thing to do is have them have have a stable home for your kids, especially in this day and age where safety is paramount, financial security is paramount, having something to eat is paramount. So Like for me, it's my kids. But if you don't have kids, you really have to find out your whys in this game. And in any aspect of business ventures or your journey towards financial freedom. Like maybe you come from a poor background, maybe, or maybe you're passionate about something. Maybe you're trying to create something for your kids in the future. Anything, man. I think having a strong foundation of why you're doing it in place, you know, motivation is nothing compared to having whys in place. So, just my tutorial thoughts. Yeah, I did go to the gym this morning, but I'm not did a little bit of everything, not doing any specifics. I just did some compound workouts, a little bit of bench, a little bit of deadlifts, a little bit of shoulder presses here and there. So hopefully I can get into the momentum of things throughout the week. I think we're starting to have some bearish volume coming in now, so hopefully we can get a nice strong 30-minute candle close in the next 9 minutes. That would be great. Hopefully we can start trending now on the 30-minute time frame. For it's pushing bearish, daily count is pushing bearish also. So at this point we're going to manage risk by moving stops to 954.50. At this point I'm really not expecting price to come back above 952. So as you all know, I'm always looking to continuously manage risk when I'm doing a trade, so always looking to manage risk. Very paramount. I haven't done any simulations lately. I need to get myself a Windows computer. Can't do simulations or anything on this MacBook. Come on. And what's your favorite sedan? Because the Toyota Corolla is my first car, I would say Toyota Corolla. One of the best cars out there. But favorite car overall is Land Cruiser. What's your target on gold? My target on gold is to make money. Gold's moving, as you know, when gold is moving in the green line, we actually have money in the pockets right now. So either when it goes back to the red line, red area, that's like giving money back. So right now we have money in our pockets, and hopefully if it comes further into profits, we're going to take all the money and call it a session. Call it a day even. That's the best part about trading your own personal account. No time constraints on you. You can always decide to make money right there and then by securing profits. Or you can, just cut your trade and just come back the next day and look for a a higher probability setup. So there's really no time constraints. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Um, no, I think we should start driving bearish now. Price action wise, I think we definitely should start driving bearish now. When did I start trading? Uh, actually got into it at like 2018, and I mean I looked into it at 2018, tried doing a little bit of research on it, tested out some online platforms in 2018, but I really got into it like full on during 2020. So shout out to Kimson, my very first mentor on this. He gave me the tools and I just made the most of it. So I'm always going to be grateful for that guy. And not ideally the kind of volume that I want coming in during London session, to be honest. Not ideal at all. So this is where I'm not a big fan of a London session, but you know, at least the most we could do with this lack of volume is manage risk. So okay, this 30-minute candle closes in the next 1 minute 30 seconds. We'll see. Could potentially get an opportunity to scale in here, or not. Again, it's Monday. We have to take it easy on the throttle. We have the whole week ahead of us, so there's no reason to put the foot on the pedal. Just need to take it slow on Mondays rather than dig ourselves into a hole on Monday. Okay, there we go. This is getting a little bit tricky now. So we have this previous 30-minute candle rejected support. And these two 30-minute candles rejected support. And at this point, I'm really not comfortable taking really not comfortable in this range, to be honest. What we're gonna do, we have the 1-hour candle also tapping into the support, but not really feeling it, to be honest. The only thing that makes this trade valid is this is a weak 30-minute candle closure. Even though it's like forming some sort of doji, it's still a weak 30-minute candle closure. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to manage risk by reducing our stop loss to 953.50, because at this point now I'm really not anticipating price to be trading in this range, and if it does come up any further above this previous 30-minute candle, then I wouldn't be too comfortable in this trade, so I'd rather get out, and that's where my stop loss is going to be. 1953.50 or 1953.48. We are continuously managing risk, which is good. What do you think of AI? AI is going to be the next big thing. We have really have to find a way to capitalize off of making money off AI. Come on, man. I don't avoid trading on Mondays. I just take a few trades on Mondays. I mean, just the less trades I take on Mondays, the better, and the lower my risk is on Mondays, the better. Not to bother about losing a trade on Monday. I have the whole week to trade. So the only way where I can get through the week is if I have a small, if I have a winning day on Monday or a small losing day on Monday. So I'm not really looking to make any home runs on Monday. I mean, if I do get a home run on Monday, that would be nice, but I just like to be in profits on Monday, or I like to lose small on Monday. It's a good thing. It's a good thing we reduce risk significantly on this one, because like our price is just bouncing back and forth. Wouldn't mind taking a small L on this. I like to be out of this trade by now, to be frank. This is just not ideal right now. Been in this trade for over 45 minutes now. This trade was taken when, yeah, it's gonna be close to an hour now. Took this trade at 18 past 5, and it's now at 7 past 6. Really no volume coming in at this point. This is why I'm not a big fan of London session. Oh well, it is what it is. 52 minutes until this 4-hour candle closes. Hopefully we can close bearish. That would be nice. But if it doesn't, then I wouldn't mind being out of this trade. The good thing about this is we have continuously try to manage risk on this, so we have already cut our risk down in half by reducing our stop losses, so that's good. Nah, I don't feel like looking at AUD CAD right now. I'm already in a trade. So I'll try to post a link of your trade in the chats and see if we can open that up. If not, then yeah. Are you expecting a downtrend now? I mean, let's see, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we have a shift in the direction of where the price is going. We also have a couple of lower lows forming over here, so hopefully we can hopefully this can be the start of the new downtrend that's coming. But otherwise this could just be a big fake out for us, potentially drive bullish. No, that's what I'm thinking. We also had this support holding for quite a while now, so you know, if it's driving bearish, coming back up to our entry, and if we get taken out, that's fine. We're gonna call it a session and come back tomorrow. Holy shit. Yeah, we're about to get. Oh, we just got taken out, guys. So, I'm gonna call it a session at this point. So, just gonna do a little trading recap of why these trades were taken. Why this trade was taken. Basically, we were approaching. We were actually in London Open. I was actually anticipating volume to really drive price through this support after breaking below this previous 30-minute candle low. The plan was to take a trade below 952. That's what we did. Follow through with the plan. Executed right over here, 951, 79 actually. Even though price came down for like 10 pips, never really managed risk. I was really anticipating the 30-minute candle to really close strong because of how we kind of grabbed liquidity above the previous 30-minute candle high. So trade never really eventuated. Our price came down for 30 minutes. It was just consolidating, and then decided to manage risk, reduce stops a little bit, and then as soon as price started breaking above the previous, I mean, this was the first reason why this trade was starting to get invalid, and then this was the second reason. This 30-minute candle closed bullish. Not ideally how I anticipated this 30-minute candle to close bullish. As soon as this 30-minute candle closed bullish, I decided to reduce risk by moving stop loss from here up to this previous 30-minute candle high, and price came up, took us out right then and there, and that's where we're calling it a session at this point. So that's our first trade of the day, first trade of the week. Very happy that we stuck to our plan of taking a trade below 952. That's exactly what we did. Unfortunately, the probability wasn't there for volume to drive price bearish. Ideally, but you know, it is what it is. It's part of the game. Very happy with how we managed risk on this one, and we're gonna call it a session. We're gonna come back tomorrow. So very nice session today. Looking at hindsight, I think what we could have potentially done was wait for a nice candle closure below support. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So there's really no need to be hanging around now, because you know, price is back and there's no trade range. There's really nothing to do at this point. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you that tune in on the stream, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.